Mr. Wike is like God, sent Wike. He knows everything. He knows whose presidential ambition is dead on arrival. He knows who they beat mercilessly, but Atiku Abubakar did not beat him mercilessly during the primary. No.
Hello guys, this is a Conjecture series. I want to bring to you what Rufai said about Wike. It was a total demolition. So this was what Rufai Oseni of Arise News was saying about Wike. That Wike has been a very ungrateful person. Right from when he was made the chairman of Obiagbo in Rivers State. From there, he was made chief of staff to Amaechi, the then governor of Rivers State. And all he said about his master, Amaechi. Now, I want you to watch this clip and I'll come back to continue my analysis.
We started hearing fight between him and Atiku. So, Mr. Wike is like God, sent Wike. He knows everything. He knows whose presidential ambition is dead on arrival. He knows who they beat mercilessly, but Atiku Abubakar did not beat him mercilessly during the primary. No. They didn't even beat him. I think he won the primaries. He won the PDP primary. He was pretty big candidate in the last election now. You see, our politicians forget that life is transient, and power, most importantly, is transient. It's but a fleeting time in life. For all of us in life, we are up here today, we are nowhere tomorrow. Today, there was a man that once said, PDP will rule for the next 60 years. The question is, where is Vincent Ogbula for today?
Okay, let's stop it here. Now, you heard what Rufai said about Wike. See, all Wike knows is himself. All he knows is about himself. He doesn't care about his master. He doesn't care about who helped him, who brought him to this place. He does not care. All he wants is Wike. So based on what we have heard, even from DG and the lawyer, from Rufai as he's talking now, Wike is very selfish. Nobody helped him in this world. He just came out from nowhere and became the governor of Rivers State. He came out from nowhere and became the FCC minister. He came out from nowhere and became the chief of staff to Amaechi. Nobody helped him. He has been one man all alone. He thinks he knows everything. He thinks he's the only person in Rivers State that knows politics. He does not respect the elders. He does not respect the kings, the kingmakers. He does not have respect for anybody. He feels he knows it all. Now, let's continue with what Rufai was saying. And I will still come back to make my complimentary analysis. Watch.
I think politicians should focus on the lives of the people rather than the political grandstanding and calling the other person black when it doesn't suit them. At the same point, this was the same Mr. Wike that served under Amaechi's administration. We forget that in a hurry. So when you were serving him then, he was not weak, he was not terrible. But now you feel you're a master of your own, you shoot him down. It speaks volumes in life. So, as far as I'm concerned, him and Amaechi are both on the same bed. They both lost in presidential primaries. So what's the point? He also had a jab at Babacha Lawa that the reason why Babacha Lawa is fighting Tinubu is because they didn't make him VP. He too, we can say for him, like Dino Melaya said, that he begged him to help him talk to Atiku to be VP. Because let's switch roles. If Wike had been VP candidate to Atiku Abubakar, do you think he'll be fighting Atiku Abubakar today? Anyway, I can say that argument is not empirical because Atiku Abubakar's even VP running mate has left the fold of the political party today. So, anyway, you can see politics in this country is a funny. I think when the story of democracy will be written in this country many years to come, we'll ask questions.
So now you heard what Rufai said at this juncture. Now, this same Wike was made chief of staff to Amaechi by recommendation of the elders of Rivers State. That this guy is very hardworking, he can protect the governor of Rivers State, he's gonna do this because that time Amaechi got his Supreme Court judgment to become governor. He even went to Cameroon, as I was told, or to Ghana. But before you know it, it was Wike that was fighting for him. He came back and became governor. Then, in order to compensate him, Amaechi made him the chief of staff to the governor. That was why he came into limelight. Formerly, it was somebody that made either Peter Odele enabled him to become the chairman of Obiagbo. See, in this world, somebody must help you in one way or the other. He cannot claim to be an island, that you know it all, blah, blah, blah. So he never respects people that helped him in the past. You know? Now, this same Wike was recommended to Jonathan, the then president of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan, by them Patience Jonathan. Wike used to bow for them Patience Jonathan. He used to bow, he used to go on slippers, on sandals, say, Madam, please do this. He was recommended to Jonathan by them Jonathan, and he was made a Minister of State for Education in Nigeria. And this same Wike does not pay allegiance, does not respect then Patient Jonathan, neither does he respect the former president, Goodluck Jonathan. So if you look at his history, if you look at his antecedents, he's a very ungrateful human being. He does not care. Even now he's serving Tinubu. When he leaves office, he will still insult Tinubu. He used to be a very best friend to the then governor of Sokoto State, Tambuwa. Today, they're not, because Tambuwa did not agree to select him as the VP to Atiku. All of a sudden, they are now worst of enemies. So people that behave this way cannot be trusted. All he knows is himself. Stomach infrastructure, amazed weight. Recently, he bought a house in the US under cover of wife and children, you know. So let me stop now. Now, let's complete what Rufai Oseni was saying. Let's complete it. I'll come back.
About what the court did. Today, my challenge is to the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Many PDP governors filed a case against the state of emergency and a sole administrator. Why have the Supreme Court not heard that case? Or do they want to delay it till the end of the expiration of the 6-month state of emergency? Because it looks like that. Since that case has been filed, the Supreme Court have not heard that case. Because if the Supreme Court does not hear a case like that, we will not be able to determine if the aberration of the state of emergency was right. And you know what the ground it will breed? It will breed the ground for other presidents to also use that state of emergency clause to settle political.
So you guys heard what Rufai said about this same Wike. Now, this same Wike has never respected anybody in River State. Starting from the governor, ex-governor Odele, Peter Odele, to Rotimi Amaechi, to Goodluck Jonathan, even to Tinubu. He does not respect anybody because he has an ambition of becoming Nigeria's president. So no matter what you do for Wike, he wouldn't respect you. He's not playing to the gallery now, respecting Tinubu. Tinubu is in charge. The moment Tinubu leaves office or something happens in 2027, Wike gonna escape and go to another camp. Remember what he said before he joined APC. He said that APC is a cancer. That how would he go and join a party that has cancer? Not even malaria or typhoid. He said he can never. But today he has joined the same APC he castigated some years back. You know, in politics there's no permanent friend, you know. But you have to have some integrity, some level of maturity that when you say something, you maintain it and sustain it. But it's not from Wike. Wike is always dangling, like the testicle, you know. He's always behaving like a pendulum. He will say this today, he will say different tomorrow, he will do this today, different. He cannot be at one place because he's pursuing something nobody knows. He wants to be there and there and there. Let me not make it to be too long, but I want to tell you that Rufai really destroyed the person of Nyesom Wike. The man that is very ungrateful, the man that is very greedy, the man that wants to abolish the whole weight in Nigeria. Please try to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Akonucha Series. Make your comments, like, and follow me. Thank you so much, and have a good day.